As a Syrian, this is my opinion about the war currently happening between Israel and America on one side and Iran on the other side. For me, as for so many of my people, we actually don't care. We don't give a shit about what happened with both sides. On one side, Israel is occupying a part of our country since 1967, I think, and they keep trying to occupy more from our land. They are killing our people, the Palestinians, they are killing our people, the Lebanese, those are Arabs, those are Muslims, those are our brothers. Iran, on the other hand, helped Assad, the dictator in Syria, killing over 2 million people in Syria, helped destroying Iraq, helped destroying Yemen, helped destroying Lebanon also. Uh, Qasem Soleimani, the dog that America killed, he said that he was the reason convincing Putin to start helping Assad, also sending troops, Russian troops, and missiles and airplanes to help Assad stay in power for 14 years after the revolution. So when I see those two nations, those two sides dropping bombs on each other's, I don't care. I don't care if the whole government in Iran went to hell. I really don't care. And when I see the other side also bombs dropping on Israel, I really don't care. I'm not saying it's about the people. I know people from Israel and I know people from Iran, and they both don't like this situation. When you talk with an Iranian, a real Iranian, they say they are happy when they hear someone from this government, their dictator government, uh, getting killed. They really don't care. They are happy. They want this change. People in Iran were protesting for years to overthrow this government they have, and they don't care. But it doesn't mean they want their country to be destroyed. It doesn't mean they are supporting a foreign nation destroying their country to overthrow the government. But unfortunately, this is the world we live in. This is the reality we live in, that you need power to overthrow a tyrannical government, because they won't go with protest, with peaceful protest. They won't go. They will kill people. Same like it happened in Syria. For 14 years, they were shooting, they were even bombing cities that go out and protest against them. So this is their mentality. Assad was working with the Iranian mentality since day one. They don't care about people, about freedom, and these concepts. They don't give a shit about it. Israel, on the other hand, is a war criminal. Netanyahu is a war criminal. We all saw what he did in Gaza. And for me, as a Syrian, we all, like, in this region of the world, we know that the biggest terrorist group is the American army, because they are willing to do anything just to achieve their goal. They don't care about civilians, they don't care about people, about which side or these people are, because bombs doesn't know who's innocent and who's not, who's with serious terrorist group and who's not. It's just a bomb. It doesn't know. It's not smart. Sometimes they call it a smart bomb, but it's actually not smart. It can kill anyone. So now, most of my people, we are actually happy. We are actually just watching two sides who are just, since the dawn of history, they always bring their battles to our lands. Since the Persians and the Romans, they always had battles on our land, especially Syria. They come and they want to fight here for power, for reaching the Mediterranean, for reaching the Silk Road, for just power. It's always about power. And they both hated the Islamic Empire. They hated the Arabs, because Arabs are the people who are living on this land that they both want. So when the Islamic Empire, when the Arabs started to gain power, We kicked both of them. We kicked the Romans from the Levant, and we kicked the Persians from Iraq and the part of Levant also. And we established it, and now they want to conquer this land again. In a way or another, it's always about power. It's always about reaching this part of the land, the Middle East, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Iraq. It was always like this, and you can go back in history and see that it was always about power. And they always fight on our land, and we lose. Since the Romans and the Persians, we are always the ones losing in this battle. So now when we see them happily, and I'm happy that war doesn't happen like it happened thousands of years ago with swords and armies. So now when they can just clash by dropping bombs on each other, so we really don't care. I really, really don't care. And I'm happy when both sides lose, because we lost enough because of those both sides. And now it's time for them to lose. I'm sorry for the people. I feel sad when civilians get harmed, when, like, I feel sad for an ancient building getting destroyed more than I feel sorry for a general in the Iranian army get killed. I don't care, because those people were murderers. Most of them participated in the war on Syria. Most of them participated in the killing and torturing and destruction of my people in my country. So now don't expect us to be on one side, because we are just watching. Now we finished. We kicked the Iranian and their militias from Syria, and now we are just watching. And we hope both sides lose, and both of those tyrannical governments just get removed from this planet, because we really, really have, like, we suffered a lot. For me personally, my parents, my uncle got killed under torture, and we still don't know where the Assad regime buried him, beside, like, hundreds of thousands of people that we don't know where they are. Where are their bodies? So don't expect us to be on one side in this war, because we don't care about both of them.